Previously on Pete's PA.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
The candidates got physical.
You will get hurt.
Natalie faced up to some personal insecurities.
No, my lifestyle has made me obese, obviously.
There was someone wanted attention from an over-enthusiastic fan.
I'm going to be rude again.
No, don't be rude
Fuck
again.
off.
I think you're horrible.
That's enough.
What? That's enough.
And Damon was told he would not be Pete's PA.
When we were in the elimination and Damon got eliminated, leaving Natalie, Denise and myself, I was absolutely shocked.
During the elimination, I felt that all eyes were on me and it was me that was absolutely going.
Yeah, it was a little bit gutting for Damon when he went, but on the flip side to that, it was also a relief that, you know, it wasn't me.
It's 8:50 a.m. and celebrity PA Donna Cooling is arriving at the house and she's ready for business.
Morning, everyone. Morning. Doesn't seem quite right saying everyone, does it, with just the trio now?
Very intimate.
Yes, absolutely. Well, today we're going to be looking at how, as a top PA, you need to be media savvy. What do you think Pete's relationship is like with the press?
Touch and go.
Well, many celebrities' relationship with the press is quite rocky, and Pete, as you said, is no exception. And often as his PA, you will be called upon to be the public face of Pete Burns. Some of your duties might entail researching and interpreting information that Pete gives you. You'll be required to assist Pete at press briefings and sometimes represent him in his absence to journalists and the media. As a celebrity PA, you really need to be on the ball with the press at all times. And today we're going to be meeting someone who's going to give you some tips on brushing up on your media skills.
Okay, excellent. Brilliant.
I mean, the thing is with me, I mean, yeah, I've got experience in, like, writing a story, but, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean I've not been the other side.
Yeah, it's just like in a conference where you're facing the camera and
So,
everything.
yeah, that's all going to be new for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just do what everyone else says. No comment. No comment.
Guys, have a seat. I'm going to pass you over to our media and communications expert, Joan Bird, who's going to give you some hints on how to communicate effectively with the media. Have a good session. Thanks, Joan.
Thanks, Joan. Okay. Now, what I'm going to talk to you about today is how important it is to be media savvy in these days of just so many media outlets out there. Preparation is really key. You need to prepare. What is it that you want to say? What is it that you want to promote? What is it that you're doing there? What are your key messages? The way you carry yourself is really important. Up to 93% of the way you communicate is non-verbal. It's done non-verbally. It's how you look. It's your energy, having confidence. And one way of being confident, here's a nice little trick, it's breathing. You have to breathe. I know, everybody has to breathe. But breathing properly will really help you with your confidence. It'll stop that fight or flight, that kind of, oh my God, I've got to talk to these people. If you're asked a question, take a breath and then answer. Don't rush into it. Okay, I'm going to ask each of you a question now. We're going to see how you handle it. Denise, you first. Do you like to stand up?
Yeah.
I am a journalist. Now, what would you say if I told you that at a celebrity party I'd been told that Pete is going to have a nose job before the wedding?
Well, I haven't heard it, so it's, you know, or Pete hasn't told me, so it's, you know, not true.
Beware of saying it's not true. Do you know it's not true? Even if it is or it isn't. Be aware of giving out information that might come back on you at some time in the future. A better way of handling it might be to say, that's not something I've heard, but I'll look into it and I'll get back to you and let you know whether it's true or not. What would you say if I told you that I'd heard a rumour that Pete was one of the most high-maintenance pop divas in showbiz?
That's a very interesting point that you make. I can assure you that what you say is not officially true. I've worked for Pete for a long time now, and I find him to be a very sensible and sensitive person to work for.
Here's my response to you when you said, "Oh, that's a very interesting point that you made there." Yeah, I wouldn't be making it if it wasn't interesting. Okay? No, perhaps better for you would be to come back and say, "Do you know, he's a really professional, nice guy."
Right.
That's my experience.
Right, okay.
I've heard that Pete and Jodie Marsh have kissed and made up after their Big Brother spat. So can you confirm that Pete and Jodie Marsh are the best of mates now?
No comment.
Now that is the big no-no, okay? That tells me that you're hiding something. You don't want to hide anything. You want to be open. You want to be the journalist's friend. The correct answer to that is, that's not something I know about, but I can find out and get back to you, but it's not something I've heard about. Okay, so you've had an introduction to how to be media savvy today. Here are the key points again. Be prepared. Know how it is that you want to represent Brand Burns. Be clear with your language. Steer clear of those no comments. You always want to help out. You're the journalist's friend, in fact.
It's quite interesting.
Yeah, it was interesting.
I feel like, for me, what was quite more interesting about it is being on the flip side to it.
Yeah.
You know, for the past few years I've been taught how to be a journalist, and now I'm sort of learning how to deal with journalists.
You could go back to the neighbour and get them to clarify, as they've obviously been, you know, they've been out spying.
It's a possibility for a laugh. Jodie Marsh might be a bridesmaid. Oh my God.
Really?
I really do hope that I win this, but I do still wish you both a huge amount of love.
I'd rather stick pins in my eyes